Well, this is another Hilltop Saw Shop saw adventure, and I'm going down into the swamp area that I had logged out a couple years back. I did some video on that. Some of the trees are already coming right back. You know, I'm surprised I have live ash, but I do down here, always have. So what I want to do is take the old logging road and kind of bend it around and stay out of that really wet area down there for now, so that I can get back to some of the tops I had left, like the ones right next to that idling saw. And I wussified my old Franken saw there by putting a long bar and a decomp. Oh my god, a decomp. Because the lesson of the last few weeks is, if it doesn't have a decomp, I don't want to run it. It's getting old, you know. So I'm just going to set the camera down and start working. I want to see if I can do a combination of making trail, but also splitting firewood. That's the goal. All right, a couple of things. This saw here is my 1978 Husqvarna. It was originally a model 61 Rancher, white top, and I put a 272 top end on it and blended it to the original carburetor and all that stuff. So it's not a 61 anymore, and it has plenty of power. It runs pretty good. You can probably tell. I'm about out of gas. Things on fumes, and I was thinking about retiring this today, but I decided to run it. I'm glad I did. Now this is a 28-inch old version Husqvarna bar. It's not the X-Tup, and it has the .063 width on the slot there, in the groove. And I found that you can buy Husqvarna chain for it. This is a Husqvarna full chisel, 93 drive lengths, and it was actually fairly inexpensive. And I've run this now on a couple saws. You saw the same chain on the 281 and the 298, and I think there was one other. I think I had it on one of the 572s in the beginning, and I haven't touched it. It still cuts okay. It's not as sharp as it needs to be, but I just wanted to see how it was going to wear, and it's worn beautifully. It's actually done quite well. I need to touch it up now, and I probably will, but this softer ash, it cuts okay. Well, soft ash is hardwood if you're used to cutting pine or that kind of conifer type trees. So like I said, I wussified the saw by putting a longer bar on it, because I want to put time on that bar and chain more than anything else. And plus I put a decomp in it, because the lesson of the last couple of weeks is the big displacement saws. This is really not a big displacement saw, but it has a lot of compression. I just don't feel like pulling right now. I'm a little bit of pain. So trying to get through the year, I'm going to go back to a little bit smaller with decomp, so I can pull them over a little bit easier. And, but I like this saw. It's a nice saw to run. This is one of those saws where you choose to run it. It's not one you run because of video. It's actually a fun saw to operate. It does a good job. So anyway, I'm going to go split some wood, then see if I can get through with the Kubota and get a load of wood, bring it up to the house. And I'm going to be doing this every day. A couple days of this saw, I might go to different saws just so I have more interesting video fodder. But for the most part, I want to open up these woods again. I've got some tops down in here. This was from 3 or 4 years ago. We were down here cutting ash in the swamp, and I have some more I can pull out of here now. I don't like hearing that. It's pretty windy up there on top. I don't want to be underneath something that wants to fall down. So anyway, let me quickly see if I can split this wood, get it loaded, and get it out of here. Well, quickly for me. It's not quickly for you. On maple, but it might work okay on ash, so we're just going to give it a try. So. I have to break apart my chair. Alright, that's enough. I'm going to take the saw and noodle the other ones. So, make that a video. I don't think it has any trouble at all pulling that 28-inch bar. It does fine. So that chain does fine. I think it is worthy of a sharpening and some attention, is what I think. So anyway, let me get this up to the house. You may remember me skidding up this road with a John Deere. Yep, same train that just went underneath the bridge at Manoa. Creeper. They're going to hang out here until the DPU goes through and then move to another spot. But in general, there's more variety on those things, which is why I like them. Now this one over here has 660 axles, I believe, so it's quite long. It'll take a while for it to get into the yard. This is milepost 282.5. I got a control point over there. Oh, look at this.